Today, we also have all our brilliant mentors and mentees who have added lovely flavor to our pilot MentorHer session. And we are very grateful for our guest leaders from Region 10 who have joined us, Deepak Mathur, Dr. Zia, and Dr. Preeti, who will be joining us shortly. To get started, can I invite Imi, who is the chair of VR10, to welcome the gathering.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you all for joining today. I am Amy Yano, Region 10 WI Chair. MentorHer on 8-week opportunity to connect mentees with mentors from the region. So this idea was started at the WI session in Region 10 SYWL Virtual Congress 2020. And I am very happy to work together with Aishwarya and Dewey for this project. First of all, I would like to thank mentors, Dr. Basavi, Dr. Paulina, Dr. Mini, Dr. Sherry, and Dr. Nuri. We really appreciate your time and the support for the project. And for 5 mentees who selected from 25 registrations from across Region 10. So what kind of action plan did you have through the mentoring session? So I am looking forward to hearing from all of you today's session. And we have also special guests from Region 10 today, Region 10 Director Deepak Mathur sir, and Dr. Zia, Region 10 Vice Chair of Technical Activities, and also Dr. Presi Bajavi, she will join us later. She is Region 10 Educational Activity Committee Chair. So thank you, Dr. Deepak, Dr. Zia, and Dr. Presi for joining us today. I hope all of you enjoy this session, and today's session will be informative and interactive for everyone. Thank you very much. And Aishwarya, over to you.
Thank you, Amy, for the always lovely, smiley welcome you offer. Up next, can I invite our Region 10 Director, Deepak Mathur sir, to deliver the opening remarks. And I should add that he's always been very supportive of the Region 10 initiatives and this program particularly.
Thank you, Aishwarya, and thank you, Amy. I have a comment. In fact, I'm not a special guest. I'm part of you. So I'm part of Region 10, and I am from you only, and I'm your fellow colleague. So, and I will always be there for any program you organize as a participant. In fact, we already started discussing just before this session. Some of my thoughts have already been communicated, but let me formally appreciate the efforts put by WI Region 10. You were very active, very innovative, and during this challenging time, the kind of leadership have been shown by all WI leaders of Region 10 and led by Amy Sang is exemplary. I appreciate, I applaud, and I congratulate and thank you all. So thank you very much for all your efforts, and you truly engaged members, and you truly engaged organizational units of Region 10. So that, and I saw that many of your, rather most of your event were truly virtual, and you have were virtual and truly global. And that was the benefit which you have taken from this virtual world. And you take that to your advantage. You brought so many experts from all over the world, and our Region 10 events became truly global events. One thing I would like to suggest you, and rather I would like to work with you, that how to go to each and every section and form WIE. So still we have got few sections left where we do not have WI presence. So Emmy and team, I would like to work with you, and I would like to see that how we can reach to the each and every section in Region 10 with 100% WI. I have already talked about my point on diversity. In fact, in each and every committee, we have to work on diversity, and diversity has got multiple benefits. So we should take advantage of those benefits. And Region 10 is blessed that we can be truly diversified also. There are many regions where we cannot have diversity, but Region 10 we can have diversity. Let us work on that. Then mentor-mentee relationship is really a what we should see, we should look for in a professional world. And I'm happy to see that this is happening in WI in a very focused way. And probably our young ladies, they really need mentorship. And mentorship is required, I think, throughout the career, from the start of the career, in the middle of the career, and at the end of the career. And mentor-mentee relationship, I don't see a short-term relation. In fact, this is going to be a long-term relation. So, but it will totally depend upon the mentees. Mentees should make their mentors for lifelong mentors, and they should be in communication with that, with them. And I see also one thing, I don't know, Amy and Aishwarya will agree with me or not. These mentees, if they could be developed as mentor in future. So because during this process of being mentee, they would be knowing many aspects of for which mentorship is required. So you just see that if they could be the prospective mentors in future or not. And this program has really a great potential. And let us see that how we can reach to each and every section. Our Region 10, there is one problem with Region 10 is that some of the sections are not participating. So you also identify from where the participation is not much, or from where participation is, there is no participation. If you can bring those sections into our program, so that will be a great service to the Region 10. So just look into that. And as you have made your event global, so make this particular program also global and bring mentors from other region also. So let us break our boundaries of region also, as far as the experts are concerned and as far as the best practices are concerned. So with this, I would like to once again thank you all for inviting me, giving me opportunity to share my thought. And I would always like to be part of your activity. Please never hesitate, and just let me know that. And I would like to work with you all. And I wish this program a grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Deepak sir, for those golden words. I particularly liked how you mentioned that the mentees should blossom into mentors. And one of my favorite catch lines to convey to young professionals is to pay it forward, be it mentorship or any sort of support you've received, pass it on to your peers and younger generations. And I am certain our cohort will do so, and even so will upcoming cohorts. So continuing with the rest of the session, here we prepared a snapshot of how MentorHer came up, what we've done so far. And finally, the most exciting part of today is to hear from our mentors and mentees, their experiences and reflections from MentorHer 2021. So like you have heard, this started off as an idea in 2020. Thanks to Amy for organizing this series of panel discussions, breakout rooms in the SYWLC Congress. And I was given the opportunity to lead the Young Engineers Forum. It was a tiny room of brilliant, enthusiastic V volunteers from the region. And one of the ideas which came up was to start a mentorship program in the region. From then on, the idea became an initiative thanks to the team formed by Amy, Devi, and myself, who came up to intensely brainstorm, put in all our thoughts of how we can structure this and deliver a nicely formed program to our region to come together and participate and grow together. A short timeline of the whole event. Like I mentioned, the idea was conceived in September 2020. I would give a shout out to Preeti and Sherry here. And again, the initiative was formalized in Jan and Feb. Shout out here to Amy and Devi for joining hands. And we three had several nice sessions of intense preparation and brainstorming, and we will show you what are some of the materials we were able to prepare to share with our pilot cohort. We then announced the call for mentees in August 2021, and we were overwhelmed with the response. Within a couple of days, we had almost 25 registrations, and we closed the call in a week, and we went on to do mentor-mentee matching. Thanks to all our mentors who enthusiastically accepted our invitation right at the first email and spared their time for the 8 weeks and beyond. Mentors were intentionally selected based on their presence in the region and globally in IEEE, their caliber in their industry, academia, or startup leaders, and also to match with the mentor's interest, which they had provided in the registration form. And finally, we had the kickoff event in October 2021, which then led on to the mentors and mentees interacting between October and December as per their own timelines. Finally, here we are with the reflection session currently. These are our mentors and mentees. Since it was a pilot initiative, we wanted to curate a small batch who could join hands and work together with us and provide us feedback, which we hope to implement in 2022 in a larger cohort. Thanks to our mentors, again, like Ini mentioned, Dr. Mini, Dr. Sherry, Dr. Nouri, Dr. Basavi, and Dr. Paulina. And like you may see, there is diversity in that these mentors come from industry, academia, and an entrepreneurial background, and also from various countries of Region 10. And our mentees who brilliantly shined in all the applications we received. Congratulations to all of you, and hope you have enjoyed the journey along with your mentors, Pavani, Renu, Harini, Joyce, and Yoga Priya. And I hope you will go on to share your experiences in this session and going forward. So a short glimpse into the framework which the Region 10 committee prepared. This was a snapshot of what we presented in the kickoff session, just as a boost to the mentors and mentees, short few tips on how they can interact with each other to learn from each other and grow with each other. And this was a sample timeline which we had provided them, and most of them did follow through with this. And some of them even went on beyond to continue interacting with their mentors and mentees, which we were amazed by. We did prepare a mentoring agreement for them to commit to each other. And we also had a framework with different mentoring tools. For example, the SMART framework to set goals, the growth mindset, and the Oscar coaching model, which can help mentors and mentees to help each other. And finally, we needed to track progress, and this was done through a mentoring log, where we were very happy to see all the different learning points which the mentors and mentees had captured over the different weeks of interaction. And they had also jotted down action items which were then followed through in the coming weeks. And they also shared with us some snapshots from their meetings, which we will share now. This was a lovely thing which Devi brought up using Mentimeter in our kickoff session. And as you can see, there was so much excitement and eagerness to learn and participate in the event. These were keywords which were given by our pilot mentor-mentee cohort. And this was a snapshot from our kickoff event, full of bright smiles. And these were the various snapshots shared from our mentor-mentee meetings. So grateful and lovely to see all these snapshots. And we even had one event by Pavni and Dr. Mini, which was initiated in Sri Lanka section, which they shared with us. as a result of their mentorship program. And some words from our mentors and mentees as to how they felt about the program. And while you spend time reading through these points, I would like to invite Devi to also share her experience in crafting this program initiative together.
Okay, thank you, Ais. Hello, I'm Devi, and I'm helping Ais and Emmy also arranging this project. And I feel happy and proud to be working with the R10WIE team for the MentorHer project, which is actually, this is an initial project, but it got great appreciation, and we got 5 pairs of mentee mentors. And in approximately short 8 weeks, we provide a mechanism to bring together mentee mentors to interact with each other and provide professional support, especially for the career development or activities of the mentees. And we from the committee conducted an evaluation of this year activities, and we received many inputs and feedback. So we hope that in this year, 2022, we can improve the implementation of MentorHer program. Thank you, Ais.
Thank you so much, Devi. And I love working with both of you and putting this together. And like Devi Amy mentioned, we learned a lot along the way. And even when putting together the mentorship program framework and all, it was a learning for us about the different tools and all of it. Amy, would you like to add anything at this point? All right. Okay, then. So that's a snapshot of what went on in the last year. And now we would like to invite our mentors and mentees who have joined us here to briefly share your experiences and thoughts and how the whole MentorHer program was an experience for you. Maybe I can invite Dr. Paulina to go first.
Thank you very much. I actually enjoy, my relationship with my mentee partner, and I wouldn't call ourselves mentor and mentee, even though this is a MentorHer program. This is really a sharing program. I think sharing because as I share my experience with Yoga Perry, and I have also learned from the thoughts and of Yoga Perry. I think this is very important. And then the second thing I consider is not what getting to know each other. We know what our top list of dreams, how to realize the dreams, and what to do next, and how can we partner together, not just for the two of us. How are we going to make full use of the rich IEEE resources? How are we going to make full use of the Region 10 resources or sharing our section resources? I think this is very important. And then the third thing, from me, I think it is my obligation and it is from my heart to share my experience with Yoga Perry. That's what is my career path and how would I see, for her turn, what would she be aware of and how to proceed in order to do time management, selection of choices, and more importantly, how are we going to do networking well and also covering to the rest of the field, whatever it may be, because today the field is not just electrical and electronic engineering. The field is integrated technology with the rest of the discipline. So to sharing the MentorHer, this is the key focus that we discuss about. And I want to hear the feedback from my friend, Yoga Perry.
Sure, ma'am. Hi. So first of all, a very good morning to everyone. I'm Yoga Priya Tirumurthy from India. I'm pursuing my bachelor's in electronics and communication engineering at St. Joseph's Institute of Technology, Chennai. So first and foremost, I'm very thankful to be a part of this program. To describe these 8 amazing weeks, it was such an inspiring journey to me. Back in 2019, I was in my sophomore year when Miss Emmy Ano, she visited our college to speak about the benefits of IEEE through WIE. That was when I was very much inspired to join IEEE. And then the following years, I was able to manage and volunteer various events in our student branch and was also able to become the vice chairperson of WIE for our student branch. And now after nearly 3 years, I've got the opportunity to be inspired by my mentor, Dr. Paulina Shen. I did my basic research and got to know that she was the chairperson of the Hong Kong section. It was really nerve-wracking to me. Like, she's a very established person and I've got this opportunity to be her mentee. But she's such a sweet person. She made me feel so comfortable. I was at liberty to ask and share about a lot of things to her. And whenever I talk about any of her achievements, she'd always say, someday you'll achieve that and someday you'll get that award too. She was so supportive and she encouraged me a lot. I learned a lot from Dr. Paulina, and thank you very much, ma'am, for your patient guidance. And I'm sure I've evolved a lot in these 8 weeks. I would also like to thank the team, Ms. Emiano, Ms. Aishwarya Panla, and Ms. Devi Liliana for making this happen. And it's such an honor to be able to express myself amidst such amazing leaders who can handle situations with such elegance. And I hope to become one such commendable person too. And once again, thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
That's so lovely, Dr. Paulina and Yoga Priya. We can see the bond which has formed over the 8 weeks and how much impact this has created. Thank you so much. Next, can we invite Dr. Mini and Pavni?
Hello. Thank you, Aishwarya. Thank you for inviting me. I'm really, let me congratulate Region 10 WIE to take this initiative. And especially thanks to Aishwarya for taking the lead, Emmy for supporting, and Divi, because we had a meeting also. So it actually, when you asked me, I really got excited seeing your concept when the call for was, when you release a call for. So I just applied. I didn't know, like, I thought it would have, let me just tell you this. I was just thinking, if I had got a mentor at some point of time during your early career, how things would have changed. But let me tell you, the mentee I got was really very receptive. I think you can listen to her also. So Aishwarya actually gave me some hints, like I didn't know how to start off, because as Dr. Paulina said, how we have to start, because this is a new concept. There is no precedence, and it all depends on how you're taking it forward, because it's a new project. So the success will depend on very much on you. But I think this was a great, and we never knew that 8 weeks just passed off. I think I would request Pavani to give more on this. Over to you, Pavani.
Hello, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
So first of all, I'm Pavani from Sri Lanka. And I'm currently studying Bachelor of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology. Like I joined MentorHer cohort by the recommendation of RWI Affinity Group advisor, Dr. Vindya. And she was the one who told me to apply as a mentor for the program. So I was, at the beginning, I was really nervous, but later I applied. So I was really excited when I got selected for it. because then only I knew only 5 people were selected for that. So first of all, I would like to thank IEEE Region 10 Women in Engineering for organizing such an amazing session. And also I would like to extend my special thanks for my mentor, Dr. Mini. So she was more than just a mentor, and like I'm feeling a bit sad because the program is going to end, and but I hope to keep in touch with her in the future too. So she was more than a lecturer, and I more than a mentor. I really enjoyed talking to her. So like she planned our sessions really well. We discussed about various aspects like career, leadership, and volunteering. And like she gave many advices for me for my career, for the next steps I should take after taking my degree, and also in leadership. Like she gave me many suggestions for various events that I can organize in a WIFET group, since I'm the current chairperson of our student branch WIFET group. So as a result, I'm happy to say that I could organize an event in our affinity group as cyberlaws. I think you all saw it in Dr. Aishwarya's presentation. Yeah, so it was a wonderful session, and Dr. Mini and Dr. Aishwarya also joined for some part of the session, and it was really good, and it was a result of Dr. Mini's discussion. So it was a good session, and for volunteering also she gave me many advices and all. So I'm really happy. She was really supportive. Yeah, so I really liked the session. So thank you so much, Dr. Amy, Dr. Devi, and Dr. Aishwarya for organizing such a nice event. Yeah, and thank you, Dr. Mini, for being such a great mentor for me throughout this session.
Thank you, Pavani. Welcome, you're welcome. And I'm so happy to see that you have really grown over the period, you know, how things have changed. And I really feel, and I'm extremely thankful to WIE also for giving me an opportunity. Otherwise, we wouldn't have met in our life, you know. So that was a great platform. And taking it forward, I think before I conclude, I would like to just add one more thing. Can we make it as an alumni group? Probably the new, the learnings can be shared with the new people also in the next, maybe the orientation or something. And I would also, because all of them are coming from the IEEE platform, it would be nice if we can include on how the WI is working, etc. also during the orientation, because we have, this is all depending on how we are talking, but I think it will be good. This is just a suggestion if you can include in the period. So thank you once again to all of you. That was simply great, and I really enjoyed. This is looking forward to. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. And of course, certainly we value all your feedback and suggestions. And that was one of the main purposes of the pilot program, to have you help us to make the next 2022 event better. And congratulations on your event, which went really well, and lovely to see how we all have connected. Up next, I see a few more of our mentees have joined us. Renu, Harini, would one of you like to share with us your journey? Hi, Renu.
Yeah, hi. So I'm very apologies from my mentor. She was having some sudden commitments, so she couldn't join us. And so I would like to cover for both of us. Firstly, as same like what Minimum said, when I saw the link, our SSR have shared us the particular thing about this. So when I think most of you know here, when Prashant shared us the link, we were like, "Arey, what's this?" We were completely not aware of it. So I was thinking let's just make it right. It's for whole region. We do not know. So I was having absolutely zero hopes when I applied for this particular program, absolutely zero. And when I got mail like you are selected as one among the mentees and you are mapped to a mentor, I was like, is it true? Like, is it true? In a whole region I have applied and finally we got it. So then to be frank, the confidence have been boosted up. Like if you genuinely mention all your volunteering experience, what you have did for past 1 year or 2 years, you are eligible to get into a program which is very much worth enough. So that started. I was mapped to a mentor from South Australia, Dr. Shari Randhawa. To be frank, she's not only cute enough, she's very, very energetic woman. Like I was having very, being frank, I was very fearful. Like they're all doctorates. We are just students. Like we are still pursuing our BTech. How can we cope? Okay, first, how should I prepare for my first meeting? I have to say, ma'am, oh, I have to interact with her like this. And she was like, why are you calling me ma'am? Call me Sherry. It's fine. I was like, Arey, what? She was frankly, my students call me Sherry. You can call me Sherry. Feel free to call me Sherry. I was like, ma'am, you're very big to me. You're doctorate. I'm just a student who even not yet finished your BTech. And she was like, no, it's no problem. You can call me Sherry. The first meeting, whatever we had, she was talking about her friends who are from India, particularly in her region. Then she was asking me, let me know how can I help you. Let me know the fields. Let me know your interest. And she was like, would you like to do any projects? Shall I buy some kits here and send you there? I was like, how can she be such welcoming, such warm-hearted? I was like, I'm blessed. So then later on meetings, we had very good discussions about career, and we had personal interactions. I even mentioned it in my feedback. The phrase what I always remember when I tell her some idea is, why do you want to do it? She always asks me this one question very frequently, why do you want to do it? And when I say something, it's truly not at all convincing to her. She was like, think again, why do you want to do it? So I then realized, of course, to your heart it feels to do, but ultimately there should be a worthful purpose when you commit to your work to be done. So that's one best thing I have learned from my particular mentor. So from now, whatever I wish to do, I will just have a thought. Okay, why do I wish to do? What will be the best outcome I can make from this particular project or from this particular thing? And frankly, being frank, I know half of the people in this meet because we have earlier worked in different projects. Ahmed sir or Deepak Mathur sir. I personally know Amy and ma'am too. So Kanita ma'am. So actually, I'm very much happy to see more people, whoever I know, because even this is not very professional to me because the faces are very familiar to me. And 8 weeks have really gone very fast and very unexpected. And all the 5 mentees, we actually formed a group personally for all of us. So where we do communicate. So not only different mentors, even all the mentees, we are we became good friends. And thank you so much for that also. Truly, this will be remembered for sure forever. And thank you so much, Aishwarya ma'am, for always guiding us, letting us know all the inputs. And thank you, Emiana ma'am and Devi ma'am, for making this great initiation and selecting us to be part of it. And we are very grateful and thankful for the great mentor, not only me, for all of us. And thank you so much to IEEE Region and Women in Engineering team.
That's such a lovely sharing, Renu. I love the way you candidly shared, and also interesting to know about your secret society between the mentees. And I'm curious to know what you discussed there, and we would learn from them. And yeah, definitely, we did see this feedback that a lot of you were not expecting to be selected, and I think that is definitely one of the key, probably learnings from this program, that it'll be a morale and confidence booster. Just apply for that award and that position, and you never know how you'll if that you will get through. And of course, with support of mentors, you make your application better and better. I had a mentor who told me that don't give up. You will fail the first 2 times probably, but you will get through another time because you will keep improving on your application. So that was a nice point. And of course, certainly the cross-cultural experiences is something which Amy and Devi and I had intentionally paired in mentees and mentors across the region from different countries, and glad to know that helped too. And like Dr. Mini had mentioned earlier also, the 3 of us were discussing that can we also be mentees in the program? We would love to have a mentor sometime. And yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, Harini, let's hear from you.
Yeah, firstly, a very good morning to one and all. So as Renu was mentioning, even my journey with Mentor started when I first applied for it. When I first saw the poster, I was really excited because this was something that I really wanted at that point of time, because I was really confused on what I had to do, what I want to do in my career. So I thought this would be a perfect program for me, and then I went ahead and applied for it. And I'm really glad that I was selected for this program. And unfortunately, my mentor couldn't come because of her doctor appointment. But she was an absolutely amazing person. I really enjoyed talking to her. As I was mentioning in my feedback, I talked to her for 1 hour without even realizing it. So it was amazing. And I've learned a lot in the process. To mention a few, firstly, I learned a lot listening to her experience. It was great to listen to someone senior to me and achieved something in her career. I was absolutely delighted to see that. And she was very supportive of anything I would say. So I was not apprehensive of saying, should I say this or should I not say this? She was very supportive on that. I really enjoyed that part. And despite the different regions that we are in, despite the different time zones, we were able to have amazing discussions. That was something I really enjoy, and I would like everyone to experience that. uh, and we also had a lot of discussions on what are the different study opportunities, and what are the projects that I can do, or how I can write the papers and submit in a conference. So she really helped me in that part. Since I had plans for my further studies, she also shared her experience of studying in University of Illinois in US, and she told me how I had to apply for it, what are the different requirements that I need to keep in mind, and what are the things that I should improve in my profile and all of that. It was really helpful for me. And and another thing I've learned is how to manage time. I think I mentioned that also. It was really it was really nice to see how she was supportive, inspired, because at for one particular meeting, I had a lot of things going on in that particular week. I had exams, I had another program and all of that, but she was really supportive of that. And instead of a video meeting, we had an email discussion. So she was very cooperative in that way, and I was very happy with that. um, and apart from all of that, as we all mentioned, this was a amazing network that I have got, all the mentors and all the mentees as well. So we all became really good friends, and we talked to each other once in a while. So it was a really amazing experience. And I really hope I can be part of this community for a very long time, and I can be part of this program in the future as well, in whatever way I can. And really grateful for this program. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Harini, for sharing. Yeah, I did hear from Nuri as well that your interactions went very well. And I'm, again, all of us are really grateful to our mentors for being very supportive, encouraging, and cooperative. And I think Dr. Nuri, Paulina, and Dr. Mini have all shared their own experiences, and that has helped the mentees learn by example. I would say that this is also a path which can be taken non-traditional and not the usual which we see online or hear from others. So that's great. I think that's all that those are all the mentors and mentees who have joined us today, and it's really lovely to have heard from all of you, and I look forward to keeping in touch with all of you in the form of an alumni network, and also you all sharing with the cohorts to come. As a token of appreciation and gratitude, I would like to invite Amy and Devi to share certificates to our pilot cohort.
Yes, and this is our appreciation. First, for Dr. Paulina Chan as our mentor, and please accept our certificate of appreciation.
You don't have
Thank you.
virtual claps.
Thank you very much. It has been my honor and my privilege. I encourage everyone to continue.
The second is, this is the certificate of appreciation for our mentor, Dr. Ming.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for your dedication and effort and commitment to our mentorship program.
I'm very much honored. I'm very much honored and privileged to receive this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minnie.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And this certificate is for Dr. Basabi Chakraborty, and she's not here right now. We thank you for the dedicated effort and commitment as our mentor in this program. The next, the certificate is goes to Dr. Nuri Kim, and we thank you for your effort and commitment as our mentor in the MentorHer program. And the last is the certificates for Dr. Sherry Randawa. We thank you for your dedicated effort and commitment as a mentor in our MentorHer program. Okay, the next, we also gives a certificate appreciation to our mentee, Guntur Renu, for the successful completion in MentorHer program and your commitment as mentee and to perform your full potential. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Nidhu.
Yes, and this is for Harini Ala. Thank you for your commitment during our program, and thank you to become a mentee and perform your full potential. And the next certificate for Pawani Kaligana. Thank you to become the mentee in our MentorHer program and to perform your potential. Thank you. Congratulations. And for Yoga Priya, this is the certificate as a mentee. And thank you to become our mentee in the MentorHer program.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. And the last for Joyce from the Philippines. Thank you to become our mentee at the MentorHer program. Thank you for your time and commitment during this program. I think this is the last, and we will email you the certificate. Congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Devi, and congratulations to all the mentors and mentees. Can I invite Dr. Zia Ahmad to share his comments and thoughts on how MentorHer 2021 has, and if you have any feedback and suggestions for 2022? Dr. Zia, you're on mute.
Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I didn't prepare anything formal. In fact, I shouldn't be formal here with among all the colleagues. I'm really impressed with Region 10 WIE committee and the leadership of Emiliano for running this program. It was amazing that how well it was organized and focused with a mentoring agreement and a logbook to keep everything on track. So it was a very well thought program. So congratulations for that. And I would like to echo what Deepak was saying earlier. especially about mentoring as a thing which is throughout the life. You learn from your seniors and people who have traveled that path which you are about to embark on. So mentoring is a very important part of our development. At the same time, for mentors, it's not an easy job. It's a relationship of trust and a job of with a lot of responsibility, duty of care, because you are mentoring someone who is not familiar with things where they are seeking your help. So it's a great responsibility, and I'm very impressed with. And of course, knowing many of these mentors like Dr. Paulina Chan, Dr. Minnie, Sherry Andawa, and so I'm not surprised how great this program was and how successful it was. And I can also say that it has resulted in networking. And I agree with Dr. Minnie's suggestion about alumni group people who have gone through this program. So continuing with their friendship and networking. So great initiative from Region 10 WI committee. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Via, for accepting our invitation to join us today, and also for those very nice words. And we hope all of us can continue keep in touch, network further, and grow together. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And it was so lovely seeing all of you after the new year. Can I request the other few of you to turn on your cameras and let's take a picture. We will also be launching MentorHer 2022, and we hope to see all your applications joining us in. Oh, we have a junior WIE member as well. All right. Then at the count of 3, smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. We capture one more.
Oh, yeah.
One, 2, 3, smile. Lovely. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining us and supporting us, and wish you all a lovely weekend and amazing 2022.
Emmy and Aishwarya are very well organized, very well organized.
Thank you very much.
Deepak.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Paulina, did you want to say something?
No, ma'am, no.
Yes. I'd like to invite all of you and the committee and the whole program to transport ourselves to 10Con 2022. In the meantime, I foresee many programs and a lot of progress, through this platform. And my great congratulations and my gratitude to all of you, attention and efforts and encouragement. Thank you.
Certainly. Thank you very much, and look forward to meeting you all in person, hopefully soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.